Okay, number one, we're gonna cross multiply. So we have 5a times 2 is 10a. And I don't like the a. Are you okay if I change that to an x? Okay? To me, it almost looks like a 9. And then when I take 3 to this whole component, 3, not only does it get multiplied to the 3, it also gets multiplied to the what? 2. So we have 3a times 3 is 9a, for me is x. 3 times 2 is 6. And then I'm going to minus 9x on both sides, which then gives me x equals 6. And it says to solve, so we're done. For number 2, again, we are going to cross multiply. Because we have to FOIL, I think I'm going to write them all out. So we have x minus 4 times x plus 1. Or is that 13? 13. Ooh. Is equal to, we have x minus 2 times x plus 9. And we're going to FOIL or double distribute. And if you did not remember from algebra, let's kind of do a recall. What is x times x? X squared. What is x times 13? 13x. And then my second distribution, negative 4 times x is negative 4x. And then we can use a calculator on this one. So if you want to type in negative 4 times 13, go for it. I'm going to as well. So we have 4 times 13, 52, and specifically negative 52. And then let's do the next one. What is x times x? X squared. What is x times 9? 9x, positive 9x. And then negative 2 times x, minus 2x. And then lastly, negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. Now, before I combine anything, I want y'all to notice something. What is identical on the left and the right that I could cross off? X squared, that's gone. So we have remaining, if I were to combine like terms, we get 9x minus 52 is equal to, is that 7x? Yes. Minus 18. And let's do two things at the same time. I'm going to minus 7x on both sides and plus 52 on both sides. You could take it step by step if you want, but I think I'm comfortable with this one. So let's cross off our 0 pairs. That's gone and that's gone. So we have 9x minus 7x is 2x. And then 52 minus 18, I'm going to type in, is 34. So how many is my x for number 2? 17. I don't know if y'all took up all the room. For number 3, do it up here somewhere. Okay? Let's go to number 5. Let's see. Diego, let's read number 5, please.
The ratio of cats to dogs at a candle is 38 to 30. If there are 369 pets, how many of those are dogs?
So we have cats to dogs to total. And I'm looking at total because we have total 369 pets. So my cats to dogs are 38 to 3. So what is 38 plus 3 for the total?
41.
41. So I'm going to put 369 on the bottom of 41. And it's asking us to find dogs. So that's going to be my x over here. So our proportion is going to come from this box. So we have 3 over x is equal to 41 over 369. And I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply on the calculator. So we have 3 times 369, and we divide it by what? 41. And that gives me 27 dogs. Bless you. Now let's go to number 8. On number 8, I want you to put, this is a twisted triangle. And we talked about this on, I forget, 8.3 possibly. So for us to figure out if this is similar, we have to figure out if it's going to be angle, or side, angle, side, or side, similarity. Do I have all the sides given? So we know it's not side, side. But what do I know about vertical angles? Congruent. And then we have to see if the ratios are congruent on this. So if I go from 5 to 15, that's 1/3 ratio. 3 to 9, is that also 1/3 ratio? Yes. So we know this one's going to be yes. By side, angle, side, similarity. And our scale factor is 1/3. If you want to say scale factor is 3, that is okay, because in the end, it's the matter of where's my end result, okay? So if you gave me or 3 over 1, that is also correct, because it really depends on what your end result is. And it says to find the x. To find the x, my x is in my smaller triangle or bigger triangle? Smaller. And the corresponding part is this 11. So because I'm going to my smaller one, my scale factor is going to be 1/3. So let's take 11 times 1/3 is going to give us 3 2/3. And that will be my x value. If you want to keep that as 11/3, that is perfectly fine. Because in the end, they mean the exact same thing. So now let's go on to our next two, number 12 and 15. Okay, Blake, will you read number 12?
Find x.
Oh, that was simple. I looked at number 13. Okay, so we know as long as we have parallel lines, the sides are proportional. And again, there's 4 ways to write the proportions, but in the end, our answer is going to be identical. So the way I want to start with is a variable, just because that's my habit. X over 14. Because I had x first, I need what on the top? 9 on top and 21. And we're using our calculator. Let's cross multiply. 14 times 9, and then divided by what? 14 times 9 divided by 21 gives me 6. And a way to compare this is the following. 21 is greater than 9, therefore 14 must be greater than 6, okay? Okay, last one. Oscar, let's read. 15.
A segment 25 meters long is to be divided into 2 segments such that the segments would be in the golden ratio. What is the length of the longer segment to the nearest hundred?
Hundreds. Let's draw this. So our golden rectangle starts with a square, and you extend one side. And as a reminder, it is 1 and 1.618. So when I draw the image according to the problem, it says 25 is being divided. So watch what I have. This side right here is only one side, whereas the other side's been divided into 2 parts, correct? That part is 25. Bless you. So we're looking for the x. So let's write in our proportion. X over 25 is equal to 1 over 1.618. And it says to the hundredths, how many decimal places is a hundredths? 2. And yes, to the second decimal. So 25 times 1 is 25. Let's divide that by 1.618. And it wants 2 decimal places, so I get 15.45. So let's see what that means. The question was saying it's being divided. Here's a longer segment, here's a shorter segment. Is 15.45 referring to the longer segment of the 25 or the shorter segment? Longer. It's the longer one, so that is our answer. If it were to be shorter, how would I find the other side? Subtract it from 25.